guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's October, and usually for me in October that means Dig Pink. What is Dig Pink? Well, Dig Pink is a breast cancer awareness game that we do at my school every year to raise awareness and funds for breast cancer survivors. I utilize a company called the Side Out Foundation, and that is where all the funds that we designate as fundraiser monies go for this Dig Pink game. But on top of us raising money and it being a fundraiser, this is also typically my 8th grade night. Why do I roll them all into one? Because it's middle school. And we have so many other things going on throughout our season that making this the last hoorah is like the best part. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a bunch of different things. I'm going to talk about organizing the event. I'm going to talk about gifts for the players. I'm going to talk about decorating for the event. And then I'm going to talk about the actual ceremony piece. So with organizing the event, in my last video, I talked about having a committee. You always want to have a committee of people who can help you get to wherever it is that you need to go. People who are thinkers and doers and not people who are going to hold you back. I have really big ideas, and a lot of times my parent committee has to bring my ideas out of the clouds and bring them back down so that we can make them more manageable. But with that said, that does not stop your girl from getting it on and popping, okay? So with organizing the event, we consult with the committee. We figure out all the things that we need. Are we going to have a concession stand? If so, what's going to be sold at the concession stand? Are we going to have decoration? Every year I decorate my hallway for my 8th graders. So this year we had a table, and I'll show you a picture of it, specifically for the 8th graders with their pictures, and there was a slideshow, a PowerPoint slideshow with information about all of my 8th graders that was also included on a screen behind the table. And so with the table and the screen, each of the girls wrote their parents a personal letter, and all of those letters were displayed on this table. Then moving into the gym, we had our concession stand, and then into the gym, we were like getting all the way into the gym, we decorate the room so that it is pink to the max. So you want to just have all of those different ideas and all of the things that you could possibly think of. All of that stuff has to be organized as its own entity. So what I typically will do is I will draw pictures of everything that I want, and then I will start writing things out and assigning different duties to different people. After that comes the what are the kids going to wear? So it's a Dig Pink game. Our colors are maroon, black, and white. Well, maroon, tan, black, and white. So I have to figure out what the girls are going to wear. Last year, my girls all had black and pink t-shirts, and the year before, I think they had black and pink t-shirts as well. And we put their numbers on those. But this year, I didn't want them to wear their t-shirts. I wanted them to have jerseys. So my A team, or my varsity team, had pink jerseys with pink ribbons on them, and my B team, or my JV team, had pink and black tie-dye shirts, and I will show you pictures of those as well. But those things had to be figured out and ordered. So the parents ordered those things specifically, and they were specifically for that event. Granted, that was another charge, but like I said in my last video, I only charged my parents about $200 to $250 for the season. And so that is included in that fee. So once I figured out what the girls are going to wear, it also a part of their attire is their hair, any socks, jewelry, shoestrings, any other body decorations that they're going to have. I have to find what those things are, and I have to price those things out, because a lot of times those either come out of my Dig Pink fee or they come out of my personal budget, out of my pocket. It just depends on where we're at as far as money. This year I didn't have to pay for them, but last year and the year before I did. It came out of my pocket. So I figure out what they're going to wear, And then after that, we have to figure out decorations, girl. And that is my favorite part. So because it is also an 8th grade ceremony, I have a photographer who is a high school photographer, and he does the sports photos. I'll show you a picture of that here for us. And granted, my girls are 8th graders, but like I told you in my last video, sometimes this is the last hurrah for these kids. And so I want to make it the most memorable thing that they could possibly have had. So they get charged for those photos. Again, it's in the fee, but they get charged for those photos. And then we also did this year fat heads. So each of the girls had a fat head on one wall. They had their poster on another wall. And then they had their 8th grade poster that they made themselves on our back wall. And their faces were just all over this gym, okay? And then aside from that, we made use of butcher paper, which we'd never done that before, but we made a lot of good use of butcher paper, pink streamers, and those crepe paper, I think is what it's called, crepe paper that you get from like the Dollar Tree. And we used a whole lot of that, and pink balloons. Also, Oriental Trading right now, if you go right now, Oriental Trading has so much stuff for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is ridiculous. That's where I got all my stuff from. And then at the end of the night, when we take everything down, I just have them to recycle everything that can be saved. Let's save it, and I'll keep it for the next year. So that goes as far as decorations. And then finally, the celebration or the event part. So for us, it is our 8th grade night. This is the only time that we do the national anthem. Why? Because for some reason at our school, our athletic director said that he didn't want us doing the national anthem before every game. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But so we didn't typically do it. But this is the only time that we do the national anthem, and then the girls will walk with their parents. They all get a volleyball, just like they do in high school. This is like the most high school thing that they could get. And they look forward to this every year. Everybody gets a volleyball to toss into the crowd. And they walk with their parents, and we say a little blurb or a little spiel about each kid as they walk up and come through. Typically during the season, I have a song for the kids. It's some kind of sappy, sentimental love song probably that I play for them for the entire season, and it kind of becomes their song. And while they walk or whatever, that song is playing along with, some other songs that may be about moving on or growing up or things of that nature. So you always want to have that music piece. And then you need to teach your kids where you want them to go and how you want them to do it. So for my kids, for me and mine, we just follow the foul line, I think is what it's called. I don't know. I don't coach basketball. So we follow the foul line, and the girls walk with their parents from into the gym around the foul line to where the foul line meets the other side of the gym. And that's where they walk in and out to. And they'll toss their ball. They go back to their line. I can show you, I think I still have a video clip of that whole process. I may have to figure out how I'm going to blur my kids' faces out. But yeah, that's what we do. That's how we get that done. And we rehearse it so that it is seamless, because my kids literally have, I think it's 20 minutes. Yeah, I believe it's 20 minutes. And this year I had 14 girls, which is my largest going out. But yeah, we take about 20 minutes at the beginning of the first game. And in this, so typically I always forget to tell the other team that we are having our breast cancer awareness game or whatever, but I always purchase something for the other team that's pink. This year it was bows. What was it the year before? I don't remember. I think it's always bows. And I also get one for the referee. And my refs are typically men. However, they usually will clip the bow right on the inside of their shirt so that you can see their pink as well. So if I have any people in my building, so like my custodians, my athletic director, and any other teachers that I know are coming. It's been a difficult time for us at our school to really get support from anyone. So when I know that someone's coming, I try to provide them with something pink. Last year I bought pink shirts, and every person that told me they were going to come and I knew they were going to come, I made sure that they all had a pink shirt to wear. My assistant coach typically will have the same shirt on that I have on, so that we are one, honey. We are matching and we are together. Gotta be together. But aside from that, I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we typically do to make sure that our Dig Pink games are everything that they need to be. I think that's really it. Just making sure that it is the most memorable moment that you can make for the kids. Oh, I also make sure that we do a moment of silence for any people who have lost their lives to breast cancer. And we also make sure that we do an opportunity for anyone who is a breast cancer survivor to stand up. I do tell the kids to invite their breast cancer survivors to our game. And then each of the kids, before we do this whole night, they share with me whether or not they've had someone in their life who is a breast cancer survivor, which is a pink balloon, or an angel, someone who's passed away from breast cancer, which is a white balloon. And they will walk out with their parent with that pink or white balloon as well. And they get to take those home with them at the end. I'm trying to think. I can go into detail on gifts and things that I've purchased for them. That would have to be a separate video though, because the gift bag that I create for the girls is a lot. And it's only a lot because it has everything that they need for the day. So like when I told you about like the hair chalk, the pink hair chalk, they have that. The shoestrings, bows, their little gift that I give them, just like their whole pink gift. Everybody gets a pink volleyball that I'll make for them. They all get a necklace or a bracelet, with whatever it was that I made for them for that season. They always get a bunch of different gifts, and they typically come in like those drawstring bags that you can get either from Dollar Tree or Oriental Trading, just depends upon which one you go to. So if I can find a video of those bags and what's in them, I will try. I'll ask the kids if they have any videos of those bags and what was in them. But other than that, you know, that is how our Dig Pink games go. I hope that this video was informational and it was helpful. I'm going to include a whole bunch of pictures so that you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about, because when I say this is big, it's a big deal. But I'm going to include pictures, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys. If there are any questions or comments that you may have, please leave those things down below. To see more content like this, click the pictures to the right, and please don't forget to click my little picture to subscribe to this channel. I mean, it's free, so why not? Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.